Food for thought. Part 2. Food for thought. Vote values. Please take your seat 1 minute. At the heart of leadership is the heart for followership. A heart for people is the crux of leadership. Loving people is the foundation for leading people. Leadership expert John Maxwell said, people don't care what you know until they know that you care. Leaders must be touched by the plight of the people, because what touches you determines what and who you can touch. You can't touch people until their pains touch you. What moves you determines what you can move. If the problems of people don't move you, you can't move those problems of their lives. Now there is a connection between feeling and healing. What you feel determines what you can heal. The reason why there is no healing for the people in our land is because there is no feeling for the people and their problems. Today in our nation, we have leaders and aspiring leaders who have zero feeling, zero care, zero concern for the people and their challenges. They are neither touched nor moved by the challenges of the people. We have the terrible fuel situation, cash situation in the nation currently. It has elicited no concern from leadership or those aspiring to lead. I went on evangelism yesterday and people were asking me, can you give us some cash? That is on the evangelism field. We've seen videos of people who strip themselves naked in the banking halls looking for money. They are nowhere to be found in seasons of natural disaster or catastrophe in communities or regions of the country. The flood in Bayelsa the other day and all of that. You can't find them there. They have no heart, no empathy, no compassion to visit with refugees in IDP camps across the country. They have neither concern nor compassion to visit with victims of terrorist or banditry attacks in communities across the nation. No heart. They have neither enough sensitivity nor humaneness to speak out against the massive killings, kidnappings, banditry, terrorism perpetrated against innocent citizens of the country. Not a word of condemnation or action, yet they want to lead the country. Especially those whose tribesmen, and you know what I'm talking about, had severally accepted responsibility for various barbaric, disastrous, atrocious, and destructive activities in the country. The same ethnicity and tribe that is in power today. They intend to step into authority so that their people can continue destroying the nation from where they stop in the current administration. God forbid. Since their value for their people is usually higher than their value for the nation. The truth is today, many aspiring leaders have various reasons for their aspiration. There are those who want to bear the title of president by all means, since they have corruptly amassed enough wealth to last their generation for a lifetime. There are those who want power so they can have immunity from prosecution for corrupt practices. There are those who want power so they can remain relevant since they are totally irrelevant outside of power, because they don't have any productive, meaningful, eventful life outside of government office. They are totally useless outside of government office. And there are those who want power because they claim it is their turn. But it is their turn to do what? Their turn to continue ravaging and destroying the country from where the last person stopped. Not that they care for anybody. And then there are those who want power because they have perfected and they have been successful in the control, the manipulation, and the domination of both the people and the financial resources of their states for decades. Since 1999, they determine who goes into power, who does not go, from the local government level all the way to the governorship level, even to the National Assembly. That is, they literally practically control both the people and the wealth of a state. They progressed to the control of their region to a great degree. And now they want to extend their control, manipulation, and domination to the whole nation. That devil is a liar. For the sake of clarity, please listen to this. The combination of control, manipulation, and domination is the definition of witchcraft. Control, manipulation, domination, that is witchcraft. Thus, having successfully bewitched and diabolically brought a whole state and to some extent a region under their control, they now want to extend that control to the entire nation. Somebody shout, God forbid. This explains why the people of a land or a territory will celebrate and glorify their exploiter and enslaver, that is witchcraft, functioning in docility like slaves who fell in love with their chains and became willful worshippers of their slave master. Only territorial bewitchment can explain that. Only territorial enchantment can explain that. Charm is working, witchcraft is working, a spell is in the air. But I stand with an apostolic and a prophetic mantle, and I say the charm has spoiled, the spell is broken, the yoke is broken, the state and the region is liberated. Friends, the above reasons are some of the reasons why some people aspire to get into power. They don't love anybody for any reason. That is why they want to get into power at any cost, including the flow of human blood and the loss of lives. That is why they will hire and arm thugs to fight, to kill, and do everything abominable on their behalf. There was a video where one of them was telling his supporters and followers to do whatever it takes to win the election. Do whatever it takes. That is whether people like it or not. Do whatever it takes. That devil is a liar. Before I conclude, I have this caution for the youth. Don't kill yourself for any wicked, evil, devilish politician. They are not worth your life. A couple of them are generational liabilities. Human disasters worse than natural disasters. You confirm yourself to be the most stupid and useless human entity on the earth if you allow yourself to be killed so that an evil, wicked, heartless, valueless man or woman will win an election. They don't deserve to contest at all. How much will they pay you to go and die the needless, useless, profitless death of a fool? And after you have died, who will spend the miserable blood money you were paid? Caution yourself. Caution your brothers. Caution your loved ones. Send the message to the grassroots. If you have any brother or relation who is a known thug, caution and counsel them against needless death. Because if the thug dies, nothing stops for the politician. They won't pause their activities for a second. They won't mourn. It won't be a part of their agenda for a microsecond. No condolence or empathy with the thug's family. It won't be different to them from the death of a fly. Be advised. If they think thuggery is good, let them employ their children. Their biological children can become thugs. Their sons, their daughters, let them push them to go and die. Not other people's children. People, in conclusion, vote value. Vote leaders with proven heart for the people, who will feel what the people feel, who go where they are. Vote leaders who are moved by the plight of the people. Vote leaders who have human sympathy and compassion. God help and bless Nigeria. Stand up on your feet, people. Now, if INEC is ready, every attempt for the postponement of election shall be rejected. Massively rejected. If the elections are credible and we trust God to be, every attempt at an interim and arrangement shall be resisted. Lift up your voice.